Memories of moshing at concerts and dancing at one of the UK's top-loved piece of music venues has led to thousands of fans racing to buy a chunk of its dance floor. With Nottingham's Fate Town outdoor in 1980, several of the planet's largest artists include graced the phase, consisting David Bowie, INXS, The Smiths and Nirvana. And over the year, the unique Storey, famous for Creature the town's stickiest, was torn up and 5,000 trimming were put up for selling. Year of spilt alcoholic, smoke ash and pot pad. The Storey unsuccessful to retain human beings of needing to get their hands on a unit of piece of music story. Officer A.J. Stevenson told the Standard of concern of human beings showed how lot the piece of music location tool to human beings. Adam Barnard, of Wallaton in Nottingham, met his woman Nancy time chief banging to more rapid by the maniacal road preachers in 1998. As a undergraduate he was a routine at Fate Town, departure 3 nights a 1 week for 5 year. We consumable so lot period on how dance floor, the 41-year-old told. You would go behind of a overnight out and include bits of the story all about the basis of your sneakers and pants, and if you had fall above, your t-shirt would include to go direct in the granary. Mr. Barnard told he was departure to location his chunk on a side in some photos and mementos. I believe it will be a large speaking spot possessing it upwards, he added. I wouldn't include though minded if it, this chunk had the sea of the filthy story since how's surely how I memorable it. Chas Country Boy's grandpa Tony Webster was one of the human beings who laid down the unique dance floor behind in 1980. He died of carcinoma 4 persons year ago, but Mr. Country Boy, 24, mind it would be pleasant to include a chunk as a remind of him. We didn't say a lot, but one period he told, you go to Fate Town a lot dong tu and said me the history, he told. Mr. Country Boy told the chunk would be edged and get honor of location on a side following to all the gig posters and tickets he had gathered. It's love a other household for me. So while I saw it was Creature sold out I purchased a chunk, and my mum did as so, he added. She thick felt the identical as me. Knowledge grandpa was a portion of manufacturing house story, we mind it would be pleasant to include a chunk as a ram of him. Trimming of the story include been brushed up and published in 3 various logos of the recent 3 many decades. All of the little trimming include sold out in a few of the greater, more than costly ones yet accessible. Richard Irwin, of Western Bridgeford in Nottinghamshire, told he chose to research in Nottingham cleanly since of Fate Town's repute and to see more than dwell piece of music. I believe it's a nice concept marketing the trimming, the 48-year-old told. I've got nice memories of how location and the adhesive story. I must include been to 1 gig a year. Down there hasn't been a year I refuged been to a gig down there. Jo Faring, of Matlock in Derby, purchased 2 trimming for by herself and for her siblings' 50th date of birth, possessing been to hundreds of gigs at Fate Town. We include both of been departure down there for so lot year I mind it would be pleasant, the 47-year-old told. As quickly as you refer the behalf human beings aware on the adhesive story, and now to say I include got a portion of how story is rather fun very.